Another Death Row production. Mike Tyson, the next heavyweight champion of the world. Everybody else for.
Alrighty guys, what's going on? Welcome on back. It's the Empire. I'm your host Risky. It is Wednesday, April 22nd. Looking back at yesterday, we hit on our ladder play. It could have been a much better day had I not went and bet on the bum-ass Mets. But you already know the rules. It's on to the next one. We got a full slate of baseball here on tap today, guys. Also, do not forget Outlier Sportsbook. The link is down in the description. Sign up with them. The first week is free. Also, at the end of the video, the 4 bets we'll be placing here today ourselves. With all of that being said, let's jump into it. Alright, we're going to do this breakdown express style. We're going to run through all these picks here today. The first game up, 12 o'clock start. We got the Cardinals in Miami taking on the Marlins. Leahy on the mount for the Cardinals. Junk on the mount for the Marlins. Getting into this one, these teams have split the first 2 games of the series. Leahy's on the mount for the Cardinals in this game. He's a bona fide bullpen arm. He goes 5 innings every start. He's going to give you at least 2 runs. He's given up in every start minimum. Looking at this one, he's seeing a Marlins team that's batting .260 versus right-handed pitching, .247 in their last 6 games played. Leahy is a ground ball pitcher. He pitches for contact. This Marlins team has been killing guys like Leahy. This is the archetype of pitcher all season. This Cardinals bullpen is in decent shape in this game. I can see Leahy giving up 2 runs and then this Cardinals bullpen giving up another 2 when they come out. On the other side, we got Jansen Junk on the mount for the Miami Marlins. He's been decent to start off the year. His last start against the Brewers, 5 innings pitched, gave up 3 runs. This is a guy, even dating back to last season, that does pitch much better in his home games than versus on the road. Looking at his splits here against this Cardinals team and the matchups he'll be seeing, there is a few guys that match up very well against him. Guys like Burleson, Walker, and Wynn. I can see this Cardinals team putting up 2 to 3 runs off of Jansen Junk in this game here today. Looking at the Miami Marlins bullpen, they're in decent shape. I could see them giving up a run or 2 as well in this one. Looking at the weather, it's 75 degrees. It's a dome they play in. There is projected 20-mile-per-hour winds blowing from the outfield, what will be into the diamond. So if they have the roof open, that will play a factor. Let's get to the picks in this one. The Marlins are the betting favorites in this game, and I like them here on the money line. The game total set at 8.5. I do like the over in this one. For the player prop, only one player prop. It's Stowers of the Marlins to have 2 total bases in this game today. Up next, we got the Astros in Cleveland taking on the Guardians. Lambert on the mount for the Astros. Bybee on the mount for the Guardians. These 2 teams have split the first 2 games of the series. Today we got Lambert on the mount for the Astros. This guy is terrible. He's really I guess you could say a bullpen arm. 280 innings career pitch from Lambert. He has an ERA of 6.80. Looking at this Guardians team, they've been killing it of late. Last 6 games, they're batting .268 as a team. They've also hit 8 home runs in that stretch. Looking at the matchup here today, there's a bunch of guys that really match up well against them. Ramirez, Kwan, DeLautner. I could see the Guardians putting up a few runs on Lambert, then get into this terrible Astros bullpen, the second worst bullpen in Major League Baseball. They have a 5.90 ERA here coming into this game. I could see the Guardians, after Lambert gets taken out, the Guardians putting up 2-3 runs on this Astros bullpen. On the other side, we got Bybee on the mount for the Guardians. He's looked decent to start off the year. He had 1 bad outing against the Braves, really. He pitched 4 innings in that game, gave up 8 runs. His last outing, though, 6 innings pitched, no runs allowed against the Orioles. This is a guy, just like we was talking about with Junk earlier, pitches much better at home than he does on the road. But when I do the overall matchup here, there is a bunch of guys in this Astros bullpen and the Astros lineup that matches up well against them. Astros still batting .270 on the year versus right-handed pitching. Looking at this one, guys like Alvarez, Altuve, and Paradas really match up well against them. This Guardians bullpen is in decent shape coming into this game. I can see them giving up a run or 2 to this Astros lineup after Bybee gets taken out. Looking at the weather in this one, 65 degrees throughout. I can see it's pretty much a neutral day out there. The weather really won't be swaying nothing. Let's get to the picks. The Guardians are the betting odd favorites in this game, and I like them here on the money line. The game total set at 8, and I really like the over 8 total runs in this one. For the player prop, I got 2 home run picks in this game. Yordan Alvarez to hit a home run, as well as Chase DeLautner of the Guardians, both to hit home runs in this game today. Up next, we got the Cincinnati Reds in Tampa Bay taking on the Rays. The left-handed pitcher Williamson on the mound for the Reds, Nick Martinez on the mound for the Rays. Looking at this one, the Reds come into this winners of 5 in a row. Today they got the left-handed pitcher Williamson on the mound. He's looked solid to start off the season. He got roughed up in his first outing of the year. Since then, he's pitched 16 innings, given up 4 runs. Today he's going to be seeing a Tampa Bay Rays team that's batting .268 versus left-handed pitching to start off the season. But in over 200 at-bats versus left-handed pitching, they're batting .268, but they only have 4 home runs to go along with it, so they're really not showing power versus lefties. There is a few guys that really match up well against Williamson in this game. The main guy focused in on it is Camareno. I can actually see him hitting a home run today off of Williamson. The big thing for Williamson, though, even if he's getting hit up, I can see the Reds bullpen coming in, stopping the bleeding. Best bullpen in baseball up to this point, 2.50 ERA. The arms that's available today here for them give them the advantage late in this game. On the other side, we got Nick Martinez. He's looked really good to start off this season. This is a guy I'm expecting regression from. He's playing his former team here today. They got the scouting report on him. When I do the individual player breakdown, there is a few guys that match up well against them. Granted, on the season, this Reds team is only batting .218 versus right-handed pitching. They started off slow. In the last week, they're batting .268 overall, so they've started to click. And on top of that, in those last 6 games, this team has 10 home runs. They started to show their power. The Rays bullpen is absolutely terrible. We saw in yesterday's game and the game before that, anytime they come out, any arms that come out, they're giving up runs. You know they play in a dome down there in Tampa Bay, so there's no weather factor. Let's get to the picks in this one. The Tampa Bay Rays are the betting odd favorites in this game, and I like the Road Dogs. Give me the Cincinnati Reds here on the money line. The game total set at 8. I do like the over 8 total runs in this one. For the player prop, I'm taking Suarez of the Reds to hit a home run in this game. Up next, we got the Blue Jays in Los Angeles taking on the Angels. The left-handed pitcher Lauer on the mound for the Jays, Soriano on the mound for the Angels. Looking at this one, the Angels come into this game losers of 4 in a row. Today, they're going to be seeing the left-handed pitcher Eric Lauer. He got roughed up in his last start 10 days ago against the Twins. 5 innings pitched, 7 runs allowed. Today, he's going to be seeing an Angels team that's batting .235 versus lefties with 10 home runs to go along with it. Eric Lauer's a fastball pitcher. There is a bunch of Angels in this lineup that match up well against them. Soler, Adele, Trout, Neto. The other big thing, this Blue Jays bullpen is highly taxed in this game here today. I could see this Angels lineup getting 2-3 runs off of Lauer, getting another 2 off of this taxed Blue Jays bullpen. On the other side, we have Soriano. He's been the best starting pitcher in Major League Baseball up to this point. 5 starts, he's 5-0 in that time. 33 innings pitched, only 1 run allowed. Today he's going to be seeing a Toronto Blue Jays team that he actually matches up very well against. I can see him coming out here today, having success, pitching 7 innings, maybe giving up a run. The Angels bullpen is in very good shape to close the game out. Let's get to the picks in this one. The Angels are the betting odd favorites in this game, and I like them on the run line. The game total set at 8.5. I do like the under 8.5 total runs in this one. For the player prop, 2 Angels I like in this game. Jorge Soler to hit a home run. Soriano, the starting pitcher of the Angels, to go over his strikeouts line, over 5.5 Ks. Up next, we got the Athletics in Seattle taking on the Mariners. Savali on the mound for the Athletics. Logan Gilbert on the mound for the Mariners. Alright, looking at this one, the Athletics have won the first 2 games of the series up to this point. Savali's on the mound for the Athletics. He looks sharp to start off the season. His last outing, he pitched into the 4th inning, gave up 5 runs. This is a guy I'm going to continue expecting regression from. He is a ground ball pitcher. He throws the sinker and the cutter primarily. This Mariners lineup does match up well against them. Savali has bad splits versus left-handed bats. You'll see at least 4 today in this Mariners lineup. The other thing, this Athletics bullpen after yesterday's game is highly taxed. The arms that's going to be available for them late in this game is going to leave them vulnerable. On the other side, we got Logan Gilbert. He got roughed up in his first start of the season against the Yankees. Since then, he's settled down. Looking at his numbers from last year against the Athletics, 2 starts against the Athletics last season, 13 innings pitched, 2 runs given up. Today, when I look at the player breakdown, I can see Logan Gilbert going out there pitching 6 innings, maybe giving up 1 home run to one of those power bats in the Athletics lineup. The Mariners bullpen is in very good shape coming into this game, so I can see them closing it out after Gilbert gets pulled from this one. It's a 54-degree day out in Seattle, pitcher-friendly day weather, pitcher-friendly weather in a pitcher-friendly ballpark. Let's get to the picks in this one. The Mariners are the betting odd favorites in this game, and I like them on the money line. The game total set at 7.5. I do like the under 7.5 total runs in this game. For the player prop, 2 Mariners. Give me Cal Raleigh for 2 total bases. Gilbert to go over his strikeouts line over 6.5 Ks. Up next, we got the Milwaukee Brewers in Detroit taking on the Tigers. Chad Patrick on the mound for the Brewers. Cody Mize on the mound for the Tigers. Looking at this one, the Brewers won yesterday's game. Today, Chad Patrick's on the mound for the Brewers. To be completely honest with you guys, this was probably my least favorite game on the schedule. There's too much variables in this game. There's too much pulling me in too many different directions. Chad Patrick's off to a very good start this season. His last 4 outings, only 2 runs allowed. He's going to be seeing a Detroit Tigers team that actually matches up very well against them. Riley Green and Carpenter can have success against Chad Patrick. Patrick has bad splits versus left-handed bats. The Brewers bullpen is in decent shape coming in after yesterday's game. On the year, the Brewers bullpen really hasn't been that good. They have a 4.80 ERA. I could see the Tigers lineup today getting 2 runs off of Chad Patrick, getting another 2 runs off of this Brewers bullpen. On the other side, we got Mize on the mound for Detroit. His last 2 outings, he looked really good. He pitched against Miami into the 6th inning, only gave up 1 run. Against the Boston Red Sox in his last outing into the 7th inning, scoreless. Today he's going to be seeing a Milwaukee's Brewers lineup that actually matches up well against him. There's a bunch of guys I can see getting a few hits off of him. The Tigers bullpen's in very good shape though. That is like my big advantage that I was looking at here. It's going to be the Tigers bullpen. I can see them coming in and stopping the bleeding if there is any going on. We saw Milwaukee yesterday put up double-digit runs on the Tigers. Good, solid day, neutral day. Nothing to really dictate the weather in my opinion, I should say. Let's get to the picks in this one. The Detroit Tigers are the betting odd favorites in this game, and I like them on the money line. The game total set at 7.5. I do like the over 7.5 total runs. I see this as a 5-3 game. On to the player prop, it's Carpenter of the Detroit Tigers for 2 total bases. Up next, we got the Braves in DC taking on the Nationals. The left-handed pitcher Perez is on the mound for the Braves. Zach Littell on the mound for the Nats. Getting into this one, this is a game that I really liked. These 2 teams have split the first 2 games of the series up to this point. The left-handed pitcher Perez is on the mound for the Braves. He's looked solid to start off the season. He's coming off of back-to-back outings against the Guardians and the Phillies. 11 innings pitched, only 1 run given up. Mind you, those are 2 teams that struggle to hit left-handed pitching. Today, he's going to be seeing the 2nd best team in Major League Baseball at hitting left-handers. Looking at Martin Perez, he is a ground ball pitcher. He throws the sinker 33% of the time. This Nationals team matches up very well against him. I can see the Nationals getting 3 or 4 runs off of him. The Braves bullpen comes into this game today highly taxed. I can see the Nationals getting a few runs off of the Braves bullpen in this game. On the other side, we got Zach Littell on the mound for the Nats. He's been absolutely terrible to start off the season. His last outing, pitched 4 innings, gave up 8 runs. Mind you, Zach Littell this season, 19 innings pitched, 7 home runs given up, the most home runs given up by any pitcher in Major League Baseball. Looking at the Braves today, the Braves are batting .270 this season versus right-handed pitching, one of the best in Major League Baseball. They match up very well against Zach Littell. I can see them getting 3 or 4 runs off of him. This Nationals bullpen, absolutely terrible. 5.80 ERA. Looking at the weather in this game, 75-degree day, 8-mile-per-hour winds blowing straight from the diamond to the outfield. I like runs in this game. Let's get to the picks. The Atlanta Braves are the betting odds favorites in this game, and I'm playing them on the money line. The game total set at 9, and I do like the over 9 total runs in this one. For the player prop, only one player prop in this game. It's Matt Olson of the Braves that hit a home run. Up next, we got the Yankees in Boston taking on the Red Sox. Two left-handed pitchers in this game. Max Fried on the mound for the Yankees. Suarez on the mound for the Red Sox. Getting into this one, the Yankees won the first game of the series yesterday. They are now winners of 4 in a row. Today, we got Max Fried on the mound for the Yankees. He's gotten roughed up in his last 3 outings. In his last 3 starts, 21 innings pitched, 11 runs given up. His last start against the Angels, 5 innings pitched, 5 runs given up. Today he's going to be seeing a Red Sox team that he actually matches up very well against. This Red Sox team is batting just .227 versus left-handed pitching. Max Fried has very good splits versus left-handed bats. All of the Red Sox best hitters are lefties. The Yankees bullpen did get used in that game yesterday. If Max Fried isn't able to go 7 innings, I can see this Yankees bullpen being a bit vulnerable, but if I do see him being successful today, like I said, he matches up very well against this Red Sox team. I could see him going 1 run, 7 innings, then this Yankees bullpen comes in and takes over. On the other side, we got Suarez. He started off the season looking terrible. His last 2 outings, he started to look back like his self from last season where he was dominant. His last 2 starts, 14 innings pitched, no runs allowed. Today he's going to be seeing a Yankees lineup that's actually started to hit lefties well in the last week. When I look at Ranger Suarez pitch mix, he is a sinker baller. He relies on the ground ball outs. There is a few Yankees that match up well against them. Not like yesterday's game against Early. I could actually see Suarez coming out here, having a good outing, pitching 6 innings, giving up 2 runs. This Red Sox bullpen is in good shape coming into this one. They were able to rest a few arms in yesterday's game. It's going to be a cold evening game out there in Boston. 45 degrees at start. Let's get to the picks. The Yankees are the betting odds favorites in this game, and I'm playing them on the money line. The game total set at 7.5. I do like the under 7.5 total runs in this one. For the player prop, 2 Yankees in this game. Aaron Judge to hit a home run. Max Fried to go over his strikeouts line, over 5.5 Ks. Just like yesterday, guys, I'm getting called in. I'm just going to give the picks out for these last few games. This is the Phillies versus the Cubs. Taijuan Walker's pitching for the Phillies. Matthew Boyd pitching for the Cubs. Taijuan Walker's been absolutely terrible his last few starts. This Cubs team is really starting to hit the ball well. Their last 6 games, they're batting .275. I hate this spot for Taijuan Walker. The Phillies bullpen is taxed. The Cubs bullpen is taxed as well. I could see runs being put up on both of these bullpens. I could see Matthew Boyd, though, the Cubs starting pitcher, coming out here, though, having success against this Phillies lineup. Let's get to the picks. The Cubs are the betting odds favorites, and I like them here on the money line. The game total set at 8.5. Strong winds blowing from the outfield into the diamond. I like the under 8.5 total runs. For the player prop, I'm taking E.5 of the Cubs for 2 total bases. Next up, we got the Pittsburgh Pirates in Texas taking on the Rangers. Ash Cash on the mound for the Pirates. Jack Leiter gets the start for the Rangers. This was another very divisive game when I was researching it. I was being pulled in too many different directions, to be honest. That's why I'm not a huge fan of this game. Ash Cash has started off the season solid. He was good last year. I can see him getting hit up by this Texas Rangers team. On the other side, we got Jack Leiter. There is potential for him to get hit up by the Pirates. The big thing with him, though, is if he can work his strikeouts. If he can work the strikeouts here today, I can see him having success. The Rangers bullpen is in good shape compared to the Pirates bullpen. Let's get to the picks in this one. This is a pick'em spot. Dead even odds, 108, and I like the Texas Rangers on the money line. The game total set at 8, and I do like the over 8 total runs. I can see both of the starting pitchers giving up a few runs in this game here today. For the player prop, 2 Rangers. Give me Berger to hit a home run for the Texas Rangers. Jack Leiter, the Rangers starting pitcher, to go over his strikeouts line, over 5.5 Ks. Next up, we got the Padres in Colorado taking on the Rockies. Walker Buehler gets the start for the Padres. Shigano on the mount for the Rockies. This is a pitching matchup that actually happened like a week and a half ago in San Diego. The Rockies won that game. They were able to get to Buehler. Shigano was able to pitch a good game against the Padres. Looking at this one here today, Buehler, dating back to his days with the Dodgers, has always pitched terribly at Coors Field. I could see this Rockies team getting to Walker Buehler here today. The Padres on the other side, they've been struggling to hit the ball recently. They only put up 1 run yesterday, today against Shigano, who's looked solid to start off the season. I can see Shigano having success against this Padres lineup late in the game. Of course, the advantage will go to the Padres. Let's get to the picks in this one. The San Diego Padres are the betting odd favorites, and I like the home dogs in this game. Give me the Colorado Rockies here on the money line. The game total set at 12. I do like the under 12 runs in this one. For the player prop, 2 Rockies. Hunter Goodman for 2 total bases. Shigano to go over his strikeouts line, over 2.5 Ks. Final game of the day, we got the Dodgers in San Francisco taking on the Giants. Shohei on the mount for the Dodgers, Molly on the mount for the Giants. Getting straight into this one, I can see Shohei coming out here today having success against this Giants lineup. The Giants are still bottom 5 in production offensively, have hit the least amount of home runs out of any team in Major League Baseball. I can see Shohei having success against them. The Dodgers bullpen's in good shape coming into this one. Molly on the other side, the Dodgers lineup have good numbers against them in their past matchups. The San Francisco Giants bullpen is in good shape as well in this game. Let's get to the picks. The Dodgers are the betting odd favorites, and I like them here on the money line. The game total set at 7.5. I do like the under 7.5 total runs in this one. For the player prop, only 1 player prop. It's Freddie Freeman of the Dodgers for 2 total bases. Alright guys, before we get up out of here, the 4 bets we'll be placing here today. Our first bet is our ladder play. Yesterday, our bet came through for us. It won us $18.62. Today, we'll be wagering that on the Cincinnati Reds on the money line. We're getting the Cincinnati Reds at plus 116. After that, we have a 2-leg home run parlay we're playing today. Suarez of the Reds, Soler of the Angels. This is our 2-leg home run parlay for today. Next up, we have a 3-leg parlay where we're taking the Miami Marlins on the money line, the Houston Astros, Cleveland Guardians game total to go over 8 total runs, and we wrap it up with the Seattle Mariners on the money line. And our final bet of the day will be a 4-leg parlay where we start off with the Atlanta Braves on the money line, the Yankees Red Sox game total to go under 7.5 total runs. We're then going to take the Colorado Rockies on the money line and the Los Angeles Dodgers on the money line. Once again, guys, before we get up out of here, I just want to send my salutes out to you all. You guys know I appreciate you all. I respect you all. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. We're halfway there. I hope we all win some money today, and I'm going to catch you on the next one.